Okay, I'm making a video for the door sensor, which is infrared. Gives problems with convenience shutting and closing. So you press the remote key and the window's supposed to open, all of them, and the sunroof, and then if you press it again to lock and hold, it's supposed to lock, but they go intermittent, they get dry joints in there. So anyway, this is slightly different to the w203 and 212, etc. This is a w204. So what you'll get is you'll get a grommet here, there, which I've just taken off. You can just use a small screwdriver, flat blade, just push it under and pull it out. So I pulled it out ready now. And then inside that hole you get what they call a torx, and I used a T20 torx like this, which is like an Allen key type, and I've pushed it in there and turned it with a pair of pliers because obviously it's very, very stiff. Now once you get the unit out, to get the unit out, you just pull on this handle and just pull this part out. So I'm going to pause for a while so you can see it coming out. So pull it upwards, and you'll see that you've got a plug on there, so you need to remove that plug. Right, now I've removed the plug, as you can see. The unit now can go inside. Okay, so basically we need to take this apart. You usually just use your hands, don't use any tools. Open that apart. With the previous model, they've got this sensor which the guy is going on about. You have to cut a little bit off here to get it out. And I found that where this little notch is here, I don't know whether you can see that, this little notch. If you push where it's got that mark there is actually a finger groove, it is, so you can put your finger in there and you should be able to push upwards like that, and then put a little tool under there and just unclip it like that. See? And then it is. Now that it's out, you'll have to do is melt this epoxy, get it hot, melt it, and you'll find that there's two joints there, right by there, and these are the two joints that we need to concentrate on, and we need to solder them. So I'll come back now when I've heated it up and removed all the epoxy to show you. Yeah, a little bit of heat on there with an iron, and just place an iron there for a while, and then just use something to pick the epoxy away until you can see the two pins that you need. Gently does it though, don't use too much strength on that. As you can see, it's coming along lovely now. You can see the two joints here where I've picked all the epoxy off, so you can reveal the pins and you can see that they are dry jointed pretty badly, and that would be causing the intermittent problem that we've got.
So just need a fine tip now to solder that up, and away we go. Anyway, put a little bit of flux on here. Make a better joint, and use a smallish tip. Something like that. A little bit more flux on it. A little bit more fresh solder. And that's it. Job done. I don't know whether you could see that, but if you look at that, see the solder there? Very high. You can see the solder there. Those are the two joints that we need to do. Anyway, it's just reverse procedure now to get all this back together. If you want to, you could epoxy this bit again, but I don't see any point in it because it's not as though it's going to make any significance, and you probably won't be able to get water in there anyway because it's such a tight unit. But anyway, putting it back together should be quite straightforward. So basically, if you put the lock in this position and then you hook that onto there, so you can see this little bit of a nipple there, and then you just push as hard as you can and it'll click in position, and that's it. Basically, there's nothing really to it other than that. Now go back to the car and fit it in and try it. Okay, as you can see, the unit is now back in. A bit loose at the moment because I have to use a torx screw Allen key to put it into that hole, which is on the side of the door, and then obviously reverse procedure by just screwing it clockwise. And once that's finished, it should go quite tight. By the way, this screw, it can't fall out because it's designed to stay in there. You just loosen it off until it don't go, carries on spinning, and it feels entirely loose, and then you just move it around until that lock pops out with the sensor. And now it will get very tight. That's it, it won't go any tighter than that. So we can put that grommet back as well. It'll be a matter of just pushing. There you go, that seals it. And just a matter of trying it now. So we get our keys out. To press, unlock and hold it. There you go, all working. Perfect, even the sunroof. Absolutely marvellous. And if you want to lock it all, then you just hold the lock key down and it should lock it, and then the sunroof will come down, the windows will go up. Works perfect every time. There you go. Even got the sun shield coming up on the sunroof. That's it, totally locked now. It's secure. Any questions? Just comment.